All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. We're gonna go ahead and I just want to cover this. Hopefully, you guys can hear this. I will post this in the description. Let me go ahead and save it now. You guys can see it now. Copy. I'll make sure that I put it in the description so you guys can see it. So this is a I was right again video. I always put when I'm right. You guys are more than welcome to tell me when I'm wrong, especially on certain things. The video after this, I'm going to talk about Holochain and what does this mean for the hot token and what does this mean for HoloFuel as well. So we're going to get into all of that. But first, let's hear what I had to say 2 years ago. And remember, you guys, SEC suing Ripple means nothing in the grand scheme of things is what I said. And remember, guys, I stated this a while back. I knew SEC was going to, that Ripple was going to win, but listen to this. This is 2 years ago, by the way.
The SEC, they want to try, well, first off, they want to say they're suing Ripple, and they're saying that XRP is a security and not a commodity. I wrote a paper on this. I'm not really going to go too deep into it, but basically I went really deep into the Howey test and there are three main conditions of what the Howey.
And so there are actually four their main conditions, but there's three that for sure may fit, but there's one that really don't fit at all whatsoever. And again, this is one of the reasons. Like I try to tell you guys, I know I'm not like the best speaker. I know I'm not like the most like genius educated person to where I sound like I'm like I'm from some kind of hootie tootie college, whatever. But I've done plenty of research, and I am confident, extremely confident in my research and my research abilities. But yes, so I wrote a report on, actually, was it a dissertation? A slight dissertation. We'll talk about that later on what's the security and what's not. But here we go.
Howey test, well, what it needs. And first and foremost, I want to say all of this at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Ripple's going to win this. I don't see how they can possibly lose at all.
Again, I don't see how they can possibly lose at all. I've been saying this ever since, and I've been saying this in my other videos as well. I knew that Ripple was going to win.
Especially with U.S. regulations and how the Howey test is set up. So basically, if you do, what's going on is if the Howey test, if XRP is indeed sued, and the Howey test is like the proof that they should be sued or that they're going to lose this case. If the Howey test is used for this case, I guarantee you, let me put it this way, if the SEC wins, which they won't win, but let's just say the SEC does win, we have a whole batch of problems going on, okay? Because now what's going to happen is that there's going to be no clarity for other cryptocurrencies. And then we're just going to continue this whole up and down thing, and the SEC trying to sue the government. This is going to happen for a long time.
SEC not suing the government. You guys know I'm always mixed up with my words, but SEC suing exchanges.
Time now. What I believe, though, I honestly believe within 6 months there's going to be clarity, and I know a lot of people don't believe that right now because of.
Now this is where I was wrong. I don't understand why it took so long. It took 3 years. It took 3 years, people, and I'm thinking. Well, this is a cut and clear. This is clear and dry. But again, this is our American system, to where everything is super slow and people have lost a lot of money. When XRP, as soon as the SEC stated that they were going to be suing Ripple for the selling of XRP, Coinbase took XRP off, and I'm like, well, damn. I gotta do something with my XRP now. And lo and behold, I put it on my computer and I lost over 100,000 XRP. That's a story for another day. But I know some of you guys have heard that many times. This is still going to be a positive thing in my life and in many others, especially if you're a crypto holder. But we'll continue.
all of the sorry for the airplane. So this is my second video. The first one I tried to make, there was a dude in a Kabuto, and he had this like loud ass thing. I'm like, really, like they never come by here. So in a way, I tried to find a quieter spot. But in a way, going back to what I was saying, I really do believe that when it comes to clarity, the SEC has more problems. Basically, I say within the next 4 or 5 years, especially if cryptocurrency is going to be used, which it will be, I believe the SEC is going to be destroyed. I believe that the whole organization is going to be taken apart, because what's going to happen is other companies is going to follow suit and follow Ripple's example and do exactly what Ripple has done, regardless of whether they're in the crypto space or not. They're going to be like, well, well, I could just create my own. Well, I could just create my cryptocurrency, and even if it is XRP, even if there are nodes out there, even if it is decentralized, everything else in between, still, when it comes to, and that's why I want to kind of talk about before, you guys really should look up the Howey test, because the Howey test.
And that's what's happening right now, you guys. Isn't that what's happening right now? People, these projects now are saying, well, if Ripple is not, and we're going to talk about the hot token and XRP, hot token and Holofuel. If Ripple is not if XRP is not a security, guess what? All the other projects will be like, well, there's going to be a model, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You guys just wait. The next month or so is going to be insane.
And do a little bit of deep research on it. If you do that, I promise you, you will understand that it's almost next to near impossible for XRP to be sued by for Ripple, to be sued by the SEC for using XRP. So it's kind of like really complicated. But I will say that for anybody out there within the space, if you are afraid of what's going on, in my opinion, I believe that this is my own personal advice. Once again, I'm not like a professional investor or anything like that, but you really should take your XRP. If you can get it off of an exchange, that's fine. If you leave it in an exchange, make sure you have it in an exchange that's going to keep XRP. I can't tell other people what to do. I personally believe that XRP is going to be one of the cryptocurrencies to make it. Look here, in the United States, we have a whole lot of rules and regulations, and they're all messed up. Like it's just they're trying to maintain control over everything, and the SEC is realizing that they're starting to lose control, and they're going to continue to lose control. I mean, like I made a video about this before, and I kind of stated this before, and I even I put this in a couple of my papers of mine. If the SEC is having problems identifying or creating regulation for Ripple, for XRP, what is going to happen with all other cryptocurrencies out there, especially ones that have different functions? So different cryptocurrencies have different functions. So yeah, it's just really crazy. But anyway, this is kind of sort of like a little test video.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that. But I just want to tell you guys that, once again, I was right again. I keep trying to tell you people, please do your own research. Every video I say, do your own research. And last but not least, stay safe out there, right? I always say that. And there's a reason why I say that. You guys really need to educate yourselves on what's happening, okay? XRP is going to be one of the largest crypto projects out there. And as soon as it's listed again, I'm going to take $20 or $30 or whatever I can possibly put in XRP, and I'm just going to leave it there. If I had a job, I would dollar cost average into XRP until it reached a certain level, at least until after the halving. But alas, your brother broke again, so I haven't had a job in over 2 years. I didn't have a job at this point. So between this point and between now, I have not had a job, and I have not been able to put to be able to purchase XRP, and I couldn't. Anyways, in my other couple of videos, I stated to you guys why I personally am not going to risk doing an off exchange. Now, the smartest thing to do was if you had a ledger and you put all of your XRP on a ledger and you just let it sit, you'll be fine. I remember when XRP was 10, 12 cents. I remember when Cardano was 3 cents. I remember when Dogecoin was nothing. You know, I remember all of these things. And I can't time the market, but I will tell you guys this. I am way more educated than what I was 2 years ago, especially in the market and what's happening now, what's happening with Holochain. You guys know I've been talking about Holochain for a long, long time now. We're going to get into that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. It's just another I told you so video. And then we're going to get into Holochain and HoloFuel next. Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. Please, as I always say, do your own research, do your own research, do your own research. Last but not least, above all else, people, stay safe out there. Bye, you guys.